Can you tell my girlfriend Margarita? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for buying us a ticket to UFC Paris and to stop guillotining me when we play fight. Yeah. And make sure you tell her sister Pepperoni to not fucking jump in as well. Thank you for $5. Ilya Tapiria fan. Girlfriend's name's Margarita. Oh, God. Sorry, I don't know why that made me chuckle so much, but there you go. You fat fuck. I bet you're fat. Thank you for the 5. Impression of Chandler hearing Till's nickname during Misfits and telling his wife they should adopt him. All right, man, yeah. We got to get this one, honey. You're going to be there on... going to be a bit of a Mighty Guru Show drought for a bit. Fair enough. That's good to hear. No problem. Thank you for the $2. I can't remember what I said, but it was good. Hot take, but pound for pound striking, Zabit is better than Ilya. Thank you for the $5. Yeah, dude, that guy that couldn't even finish or drop once, Kyle Bochniak. Yeah, he's better than Ilya Tapiria at striking, man. Yeah, he span a couple times in a fight once. Oh, God. Yeah, he threw a spinning kick once, guys. That makes him better at striking. Oh, let me tell you. Couldn't even drop Bochniak once. Are you mad? Shut up. Ferguson versus Tillnet. I've already read it. It's retarded. I'm in angles for his loss here. We'll see. That Kayla joke made me spit my water in my car. Also, impression of Robert Whittaker pounding grey shirt. Look at the fucking size of you, fella. Who let this guy in? Stop talking about your penis while you rape me there, please. Something like that. Who let this guy in? The most skilled fighter in UFC history. Oh, okay. Some fucking bitch. Oh, no, dude. Feels bad, man. Robert Whittaker says winning the UFC title is a pipe dream at this point in his career. The belt is like a pipe dream at the moment. After losing to RDR, it's another loss. It pushes me back much further than I want to be from the title. Right now, my trajectory has kind of changed. I've got a few fights left. I want to enjoy the journey. Oh, he's getting chinned in his next one. I want to enjoy the fights. I want my family to be a part of that. I'm not shutting any doors, but I understand the work I've got ahead of me. Okay, cool. There's some redeeming sentence at the end there, but good lord, that sounds like a KO loss in his very next fight. Guru, do you hit the heavy bag at all? I've already read it. I've got Alzheimer's. Papi, I'm in San Diego. Please come now. Why would I ever go to San Diego? That fucking dump. Thank you very much for the 14 Tsar. There's a fly in here. Who you got? Prime Connor versus current Ilya? Fucking Prime Connor, mate? No, Ilya would chin him in his prime as well, I reckon. Best in the world. That's how it works. Simple as that, mate. Good old English innovation. Has DJ cancelled you or are we in limbo? Nah, me and DJ are cool. Thank you for the $2. No, we're good. Dude, DJ's not some fucking bitch. He's a world champion, you know what I mean? You think he's going to care? That I called out some attempted murderer? Come on, mate. He don't have to do it himself because, of course, he's close to Rampage, and I'm not going to make him speak on it, but he don't care what I get up to. As long as it ain't too bad, obviously. It's not like I attempted to murder someone. You know? Thank you for the $2. Has DJ, I've already read it. Lifting weights right now, hitting arms, all 3. Dang. Welch next Prodigy win? I'm not sure. I'm going on his pod soon, I think. Impression of Tom doing his own research on Uncle H. Whoa, what's going on here, mate? It turns out there was many reasons why he kicked off. Loads of reasons that we weren't told about at all. What were that group of people doing to Germany before he all kicked off? That's crazy. Impression of Gary doing a right-wing rant about Dublin. Oh, no. And let me tell you something. Us Irish have fought to remain a fucking majority of our land for thousands of years, and we've fended off the English, and now look at us. One generation of women voting and gays being allowed in the streets, and it's fucking lost. Dublin's fucking lost. It's over for us. Thousands of years of fighting, and one generation of fucking gay politics, and boom, we're cooked. There you go. Thank you for the $10. Is it crazy to say O'Malley could beat Haggerty if they had a striking match in the octagon? The welterweight top 5 allergic to being active. Because Ian Gary's turning down all the matchups. Let's just call it what it is. Ian Gary's turning them down. We would have had Ian Gary versus Sean Brady by now, but Ian Gary ain't fighting. Till was trying to, and also Rachmanov is just, I don't know what's going on with him. Till was trying to console Rockhold as he was on the ground getting oxygen. Always hard to watch when fighters do that. I know, get the fuck out of his face. And you know what the most annoying part is? No offense to Till. I'm sure he was trying to be a good guy and a respectable fighter. Last thing I'm trying to hear as I'm coming back to consciousness is scouse in my ear. I'm just being real, chat. Can you imagine? You just got knocked out, humiliated in front of everyone that you brought to the event. You're coming to. You're barely getting your wits about you until's fucking, yeah, mate, you're a great fucking fighter. What? You're a fucking fighter. I'd fucking lose my fucking shit if I heard that. Problem, Keenan Stacy. I appreciate the £5, dude. Fart sound and that, you know. Always gets me a good old fart sound. People falling over will always make me laugh as well. Anyone else, chat? If you're going to fall over in my environment, I'm laughing. Don't care how bad you're hurt. More hurt you are, the funnier. You know? It's always something that gets me. More hurt they are. If they like genuinely like break something as well, like from a tumble, like a little fall over or a trip, and it like genuinely ruins their next 6 months because they have to have surgery on like an arm. It's just so funny. Fucking, it's natural selection. When's Craig Jones podcast dropping? Like, can you imagine like an animal in the wild falling over and then being out of action and dying? Like, how fucking retarded are you? Falling over. When's the Craig Jones podcast dropping? Next week, Tuesday. Prime McGregor versus Prime Habib. Unjuiced. Like, can you imagine like an animal in the wild falling over and then being out of action and dying? Like, how fucking retarded are you? Falling over. When's the Craig Jones podcast dropping? Next week, Tuesday. Prime McGregor versus Prime Habib. Unjuiced. Yeah. I think Prime McGregor beats him. But no, he doesn't. But yeah. If McGregor fought Khabib, that went on to fight Al Iaquinta, if McGregor fought him 4 months after he fought Alvarez, he would have finished him. I love you, Guru. You made me laugh so many times, so thank you. From Saudi Arabia. No problem, Omar Waleed. I appreciate that. Thank you. I found it. It is now fire. Thank you for the 12 months. Okay. Oh, there you go. Thank you for the $5. Jesus. All right. Thanks for the confession. Step foot in Dagestan and you'll become a campfire story. I know. Brother, you see this guy is not inbred. And there once was a man years ago. I would actually turn into a campfire story in Dagestan. That's actually true, chat. They'd be sitting around the campfire, yeah. I'm telling you, chat. They'd be sitting around the campfire. There was a man. He come through here, brother. I tell you. This guy, not inbred. Not even the slightest bit. I'm being serious. This is very real story, brother. You need to hear the tale of the man. He come here. No, fucky cousin. We offer him 10 goats. He say, no, this disgusting, this guy. Crazy. I would become a campfire story in Dagestan by turning down a fucking sheep. Thank you very much for the $2. Impression of perfectly fluent English AI translated Yuri. I'm jolly well looking forward to my bout with Khalil Roundtree. I'm going to give him a harsh history lesson, you know. Favorite belt before Pantoja. True. Thank you for the £2. Watch this guy running from security and he tries to jump off a platform and breaks both of his knees backwards. Funny shit. Yeah, that isn't as funny though when both their knees go backwards in on themselves, but yeah, that is funny. I saw this like fat guy stepping down these steps and his knee caved in. That was pretty funny. Thank you for the $5. Is there any card you would see in person? Getting paid to watch from home is nice, but the exposure would be crazy. It would be, but I'd rather just watch it at home, to be honest with you. I don't like being around people, man. It makes me fucking angry. You think Rogan has heard of your impressions of him? Yeah, Rogan's seen my videos. I don't know if you've seen my impressions, but you've seen my videos. Chat, what do you think? Has anyone said, people forget, man, to Joe Rogan since I've been around? What are the odds, chat? Yes or no? Has anyone in public said to Joe Rogan, people forget, man, as they've gone past him, and Rogan has maybe been like, well, these people keep saying this shit. Like, Do you know what that people forget man thing is? I wonder if anyone has. I would. Yes or no, chat? If you met Joe Rogan, I'm dropping a people forget, man. I 100% am dropping people forget, man, if I meet Joe Rogan. So I wonder if that'll be a thing moving forward where if any of you guys happen to run into him in California or anyone who's heard the impression, definitely sneak it in there. Keir Starmer Goon Cave equals Harold. Want to be seen as being called names or anything there, pussies? You're going to be disappointed when JDM gets subbed. Yeah, and then the pigs start flying around and yeah, because we'll be in fairy tale land, yeah. Thank you for the $2, mate. Ain't going to happen, buddy. He's knocking out Makachev. You know Makachev fans are so dumb and annoying, yeah, that there's a clip of someone saying, I pre-ordered the Makachev JDM fight, and it's just JDM versus Ramazan Amirov. And the whole comment section is, how did you AI this? This, you know, AI getting out of hand when it's this good. They don't even know JDM's like opponents. I hate them so much. They don't even watch the sport at all. Lost my dog earlier. Thank you for the content. No problem. Thank you for the £2. Mission too long now and then. But yeah, he was. Yeah, I messaged Craig Jones. I said... He said, mate, come to CJI. Who do you want to fight? I said, how much? Give me a ballpark. What we thinking? And he said, fuck, I'm asking the team. And that's it. That's the last thing he said to me before we chatted recently. So, yeah. That's that. He said, or you can grapple Claudia Gadelia. And I said, nah, I want someone big to grapple, so if I lose, it'll be acceptable. And then he said, Gabby Garcia. And I said, am I allowed to intentionally get myself triangled, or are betting lines open? And he said, brother, whoever the fuck you want. But we're not going to talk about this next bit. And he said, of course you're allowed to. That's what I was going to do. But yeah. He was your pen mate, no? Same litter. Yeah, I didn't get paid or anything, just for the love of the game. Yeah, that would have been a sick matchup. I'm flying to America. You got, if you want a social interaction out of me, you know. I take it you already notice I'm not yet in America or plotting anytime soon, so hoping to do it before the end of the year, but that is the last thing on my mind at all times. Brady has talked about a fight with Shavkat since the EM fight fell through. If it happens, who do you got and why? I've got Brady. I think Sean Brady. CJI at all, Guru. At least the main event, maybe. Maybe Marvin Vettori could be a matchup. Sorry if you already talked about it. I just joined. Now I'm not watching CJI, no. I'm all evented out. I'm going to save it for the spree of events we have coming up. Do you think you would be a good corner man for a fighter? Example, what would you have told Colby to do in the first Usman fight? Have a good night, sir. It's hard to say what I would do retroactively, but I do think I would be good corner man, yeah. I call out pretty good shit. If you've watched my Fight Companions enough, I do call, like, he should go back to this, and then they do it, and he should start doing this. I'm typically pretty good, and if I see someone's about to lose in a certain way, I'm typically pretty correct. So I think I'd do all right. Golden Brown. Thank you for the $7 Ball of Snow. Hey Guru, I'm going through some rough times and I want to know if you have any advice for someone who doesn't know where their life's going. It doesn't matter if you don't know where your life's going, mate. It's going regardless. You know what I'm saying? And if you can decide where your day is going, sooner or later over time, you'll decide an average swing of a direction that your life will go in. So maybe you just got to focus on where your day is going first. And then the rest will all fall into place once you build good habits. Maybe learn a language or something. It's normally the only thing I can mention. Go learn a language and then fucking try and use it on someone. Or if you're having trouble being white, just go to Asia and like become a god. Thank you for the $2. You would melt if Nina looked your way, you sausage. I probably would burn her up, but, you know, it's irrelevant to the morality of her. Come on, guys. The morality. Don't you guys care about morality? I actually wouldn't, because I'd find her rank. Can you tell my buddy Seth that John Jones is a duck and Tom wins via first round TKO? I'll just cover the... Because if he needs to be told that, he needs to be told something else. Seth, you are gay. And we all know it. Thank you for the $5. And nothing wrong with that, but we all know. Yeah, I'm saying there's no need to hide it anymore behind these MMA takes. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. What would your walkout song be? My walkout song? I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I can see through you. I don't know what it would be now. Thank you for the $3 Australian. I'm not sure. Have you seen Peyton Tabbitt's YouTube? No. I'd probably walk out to the Gladiator theme, you know? That's how I'd walk out to my fights, chat. I'd walk out to, it's not a bad song, is it, Stained? I'd walk out on a horse with armor on, and I'd have women in leotards unscrewing my armor as squires, and I'd have a rose in my hand. And I'd have all of the crowd throw roses at me as I come out to the Gladiator theme. And it'd be like... And all the crowd... It'd be like when I'm about to walk out against Ngannou or some shit, you know what I mean? And all the crowd would have roses to throw at me, and I'd just be there like this. On the back of the horse, slowly trotting in. Can you imagine the aura? You think you look like if Ank and Azamat had a kid together? That's disgusting. Thank you. And sacrificial lamb, exactly. Yeah. Nah, no shit though. If I had a fight in Africa, I'm walking out to the fucking. And I'm gonna if I'm fighting an Argentinian, I'm walking out to the you know, the the Falkland War diss track that Britain made about Argentina. I'll walk out to that one. When we took over the Falkland Islands and had war with Argentina, they made a diss track about Argentina, so I'd probably walk out to that. Thank you for the $2. Mental image of you in a unitard made me throw up. All right, thanks, man. Do the MDMA face and do the walkout you just said. No, I'm not doing that with MDMA face. I'm glad he ate her. Okay, thank you for the 2. Knockout finisher songs would be cool. They would be, yeah. Thank you for the 2, yeah. Like certain songs that played once to finish happened. Diss track. It was a diss track. It was I don't know. What was the fucking song? Bloody Argentines or some shit like that. We stocked our ships full of British beer and bullets. We mobilized the Navy and we called up the Marines. We sailed 2 weeks till we reached the Falkland Islands so we could teach a lesson to those bloody Argentines. A barren little colony had got a bit of fame. We stocked our ships full of British beer and bullets. We mobilized the Navy and we called up the Marines. We sailed 2 weeks till we reached the Falkland Islands so we could teach a lesson to those bloody Argentines. That was a good one. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, Britain was literally fucking diss tracking. That's so cool to me. I don't care if people try and shame my history. I really find that so cool as fuck, man. Imagine like imagine being like a colony, yeah. And you're like so outmatched. And British soldiers like making fucking diss tracks about how shit you are at war. Fucking funny, man. That's so epic. The fall off is crazy. I know, yeah, we developed empathy and women started voting. And then we let gay people vote as well. If you threw Darren back in the earlier to go do Misfits and things similar, probably, yeah, they might consider it more. But Till's making more because he's winning, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you leave and lose. Orban Elliott impression of literally anything. Oh, fucking hell, Guru. Don't disrespect the fighters. Thank you for the 6 months of membership. There you go. Fucking hell, Guru. You're doing well here. Why does Reddit hate you so much? Oh, no, Reddit. Oh, no. Dude, Reddit and TikTok are... Dude, do they know where... Hang on a second. No. Not Reddit and TikTok, dude. Are you kidding me? Shiver me timbers, dude. I don't care if Reddit don't like me, dude. Reddit is gay. Dude, I've been saying like logical things and people are disagreeing with me. You know what, chat? I might go woke and the whole industry is going to go racist. Yes or no in chat? Shall I start saying some really like progressive things and then the whole industry is going to be like, Guru's off yet again? I'm going to start saying like really like progressive things so the Reddit and TikTok community just completely go against me. Just to disagree with me. You know what I mean? I have to do this for everyone, dude. This is the way. Trust me. I'll be so pathetic that people will be awesome as a counterculture to me. Thank you for the 28 months of membership. Aiden, I appreciate the 28 months of membership. From DJ's podcast, You Truly Grind. Did you see Rampage's big statement 7 hours ago? Yeah, he just yapped in a massive long rant about fucking nothing. You're looking for death threats. I know. I looked for them as well, and I find them. You found one comment with no likes. Well done, man. What a victim you are. Like, what is going on? It's Gaber Day to you. JK, you just got here. Thoughts on Rampage's IG post? I could read it on stream if you want. I'll get your clips for you. Your $2 for your clip, so you can profit $5. You guys are flipping me like some fucking old shoes, mate. I don't like it. Anyone else feel like that as well? Some of the donos these days. Flipping me like some fucking Pokemon cards. You know what I mean? At a fucking garage sale. Give me $2, get me to speak on something. They get their $10 out of the TikTok they're going to make. Apparently I'm pretty viral on there and I ain't got a fucking account. People, I don't know if he took a nap. I think he genuinely went to sleep. He was like kind of in it, kind of out of it. I guess Craig Jones would know because he's seen so many people go out cold. But yeah, he got him in a buggy choke, right? Which is pretty humiliating. So, there you go. Rampage is fucking tweet, huh? What did he say? Dude, it's so much text, though, I didn't even read it. He had a long yap sesh, didn't he? Thank you for the $2. Oh, we want your goo, Guru. All right, enough. What did Rampage say? I mean, Jesus Christ. People defending him in the comments. Just all of his mates that make a bag off of you, Rampage. I don't know. Not justifying anything. I'm going against my attorney's advice by talking about it. Did your attorney advise you to go bowling with whores the day afterwards and talk to donos about it as well? I don't know if that was attorney's advice, but yeah. Seems people think Raja wasn't allowed in the ring. Alright, just useless bullshit. Ain't reading the rest. No one thinks he wasn't allowed in the ring. End of. Thank you for the 2. We're all very aware and it's still bad. I'm not even reading the rest of it, mate. Dumbass. Thank you for the 2. He's dope. I don't care. Good for him. He's defending his son in a retarded way. Done with it. Done with the whole topic, man. Back to MMA. We got UFC Paris this weekend anyway. Ain't got time for bums. Thank you for the membership, Luke. I appreciate the membership, dude. Impression of David Attenborough. Here we have Raja Jackson. Watch as he pounds away an unconscious man 20 times. Rocco just became a member in chat.